Hello everybody, how you doing today? This is Styles from Northside Game Crew, and we're coming at you today with another episode of SCUM. It's a beautiful day in the world of SCUM. The sun is shining and it looks fantastic, and it's a Saturday afternoon, and I thought, hey, you know what? It's a good opportunity to make another video. I apologize, I was kind of sick the last little while, and I haven't made a video in about a week. I just didn't have a voice, so it made it very difficult to make videos, and I apologize for that. But I thought I would start out here on a strong note and go check out probably the busiest monuments in Scum. It's pretty cool. It's the airfield, and like many other survival games, the airfield seems to be the hot spot to be at, and there's usually pretty good loot here and potentially some other players. So um, yeah, it's a good chance to make a video, and I thought, this is a good place for people probably have some interest on where what is, and where the different different things are in the game. So the airfield is a great place. Like I said, one of the busier spots. So saying that, this place has a lot of mechs too, and we're just gonna roll through here and check this place out. This video will probably be a couple parts because the airfield actually is a reasonably large location, and there's a lot of different areas in here to see. So I'll go to the places that I think are the best areas for loot. Sometimes I make my choices based on safety too. So if I've been there before in the past and I haven't found much, I just may not go there because of my personal experience in finding certain things in certain places, and um, the lack of actually, maybe items in certain locations. So I may not go to those places, but I'm mainly here to show people where I think the best loot spots are. I grabbed that pumpkin. Um, I'm pretty low on carbs, so you can see here my protein, and there's like a little sliver there. That's my carbs. I'm pretty low on carbs, so I'm gonna eat a bit of this pumpkin here and try to replenish that. I think that helps. Um, the metabolism system in this game is really good. It's extensive. You have to keep an eye on it and pay attention to what you're ingesting or lack of. Because my problem sometimes is I'll just get caught up in what I'm doing and forget to eat, which is a problem in real life. So the game's trying to replicate that. Um, yeah, we won't eat like lots of pumpkin all at once, because pumpkin, if you eat too much of some stuff in this game, it'll make you sick. Oh, he's walking back this way, so we're just gonna give this a second, and then we're gonna run off to the other hangar and see if there's anything in there. There's a main air hangar right there. You can see that really large building. You can see there's some loot crates in there. That's kind of what I'm going for right now. I'm trying to get in there. And then there's some other hangars across the way in that direction to the north. So we'll go over there and see what that is. And then there's a whole other half to the airfield. So we're just gonna close this, run over here, check this out. I'm not expecting like the best loot in here, so we're just gonna try to do this quickly. Yeah, I'm not even gonna look at that stuff. Yeah, there's some shotgun shells sitting there. I found so many shotgun shells in this game that I'm not even bothered picking them up anymore. Um, I don't even carry a shotgun. I find it's pretty loud when you now shoot your gun. It draws attention, and I kind of like to think that I'm kind of a stealth player. So big fan of this MP5 on my back. I have a silencer for it, and it helps me take out puppets and any unsuspecting people that I come across quietly and stealthily, and I'm really big fan of that. So can't even see the mech. Yeah, so like I said, if I'm sniffling, it's because I've been suffering from a cold all week, and today's the first day that I'm actually feeling a little bit better. My voice may be a little rough too, so um, I don't know. But like I said in the past, I like doing this for fun, and I like playing this game. So it's a good way to spend my Saturday afternoon, and share some of my knowledge about what this game is. In previous videos I've spoken about how I kind of bought the game when it came out, and I was into it for about a month or so, and then I realized that the game needed a whole lot of updating. So we let the game sit on the shelf for a little bit and let the developers do their thing. Um, I think the developers of this game, they're great. There seemed to be an update every 2 weeks last year. I do read forums even if I'm not playing the game at the time. So after reading the forums and seeing what type of input these guys have and how you know invested into the game they are, it actually is one of the reasons why I kind of like supporting this game. I've seen them participate in various uh, streams with other gamers, and always giving their audience an update on what's happening, and they're pretty interactive. Um, you can see with their hirings, because they're constantly updating what's going on, that they're actually investing the money back into the game and not just taking it and spending it on the luxuries in life. I guess we call people selling out who do that, right? So I feel pretty confident that the people that produce this game, they're just going to continue putting out a quality product, and I like that, because I know that when I turn this game on, even when I take a break from it, when I do, because probably when I'm done this series and I'm gonna step away from it and maybe move to another game, they'll continue updating it. This game's in beta still, and they are, I think, on version 0.3. Um, they just continue to pump out new things for the game and enhancing it, and making it you know function better constantly. So I really like that. It makes me feel good about my purchase of this game when I did buy it, and I'm not too sure how much this game is now. I'm gonna check it out and see what actually the cost of it is. Maybe in the next stream I'll update everybody, because when I bought this game, it was $20. This is the first thing that came out, and I've now looking at it, and I've put like a couple hundred hours into this game, and I definitely have gotten my money's worth. M82 suppressor. Well, this is good because I have an M82 back at my base, and it's probably one of the rarest guns in the game. It's the giant sniper rifle. It looks, it's a 50 cal, I believe, and it, that type of gun, when you're playing this game, you're gonna have to look for all the parts to make it function completely. So that's just a piece of my advice, and yeah, it's a cool gun. I hope I get all the pieces for it. What's up here? So this is an upper level. Doesn't seem to be very much up here. It's worth checking out pop machines in this game though, because there's always seems to be something good. So we'll just let that guy go. We'll jump out here and take a look at some of these crates. I don't have the best of luck at the airfield, to be honest. I often die, I get killed by other players. Oh, I fell off. Okay, so we're gonna have to go back up there to check the rest of that out. I get killed by other players. I don't always have the best luck, so if I die, I apologize. But I am playing on a live server, so there are other people playing this game on here. And the mechs are always my good buddies, so they could kill me too. Just keep an eye on that guy, because he's going to see me first. And I don't think he's going to see us. So let's get over here. Yeah, but nothing that great yet. Maybe this will be like my factory video, where we just, don't actually find anything that awesome, because the area is reasonably busy, so you don't typically find tons of stuff, maybe. I don't know. I have found some pretty cool things in the game that, like, when I haven't been streaming, and yeah, like I used to really like the factory, and then I made the video about how I get through the factory that I put up, and it's kind of disappointing because I didn't really find anything that I thought was all that fantastic. And there's a ton of loot crates, right? So I don't know what's up, but the Navy base has been pretty good to me. Okay, so we're just gonna wait over here. Let this guy go by. An idea. Let's check out these lockers. Oh, nothing. A little bit of scrap. Okay, that guy's coming here pretty quick, so we're gonna be smart about this. And just potentially duck back while he's about to walk by. Yeah, so SCUM, I think it's been out for about a year and a half now, maybe a little bit longer, and man, I think this is just a beautiful game. The graphics are good. It runs quite well. To speed up your movement, you have to use the mouse wheel to scroll up to scroll. If you scroll up, you move faster. If you scroll down, you move slower. And it took me a little bit to get used to that, but now I'm kind of liking it. I've played some other games where, I'm holding shift and I feel like my fingers are about to break off, or my thumb, like get right into it. You kind of forget how hard you're pressing. Maybe that's kind of just my thoughts on it. So I'm kind of liking this mouse wheel. It's pretty good. But I'm kind of disappointed we're not finding very much in this giant hangar. I think we're gonna have to run across and get to those other types of hangars to have any real success, maybe. I don't think I'm gonna go upstairs here because there doesn't appear to really be much in there but offices and things that don't really have much. They're trying to push a bunch of 50 cal bullets at me. I haven't found even a 50 cal gun yet, so like the handgun. I'm just gonna leave it alone. I don't need it. So what do we got going on here? Window. It's probably wise just to hang back here for a second and see if wait a second and get to like a safer location, because I have a good chance I'm gonna spook them here. Wow, I didn't realize he walked so far out. Okay, it's a good thing I didn't run over there. And now he's gonna come back. I think we're gonna make a break for that garage looking thingy. I think that's what it is. So, does he turn or keep going straight? Here we go for it. This is why it's important to have like decent stamina in this game, because that was a pretty long run. Check out this room really quickly. There's a car repair kit, but I don't need that. I have one in my car right now. So actually I have a couple. What I want to know is where that guy is. And yeah, we're gonna make a break for it, to the good stuff. So one thing I forgot to do, which I'm going to talk about in a second, was I didn't arm my sidearm. Well, that was pretty tough. Took 2 shots to the dome. This is a good tip that I like to do. Just take your sidearm and put it into your quick access slot. It's tough running with a gun, if that makes sense. Like, you know, it's tough running with a rifle style gun. It's a lot easier in this game to run with your pistol. So that's something that I forgot to do. Especially coming into these hangars, because there's zombies in these hangars, or puppets, and the puppets they're actually located on either end. They're not like in the middle. So sometimes you run in and they're kind of just, you know, sleeping on the floor. Yeah, the sidearm is good because it actually, you know, it's quick. I guess also for my game style, I should explain that. Like I said, I'm stealthy. I like to just be quiet and not draw a lot of attention to myself. I'm not looking to have all the mechs freak on me and all the puppets in the area come to this one hangar. So I like using guns with silencers on them, and I'm using like a Glock right now. And well, we'll take the flashbang because really, frankly, we haven't found much else. And the flashbang, I don't know, it could be fun. Maybe we'll throw it at a mech later or something. Here's a military helmet. You know, I'm not going to take it. Another idea that I have in this game, which I think actually makes sense, is that the more crap you're carrying, the heavier you are. So you could find, you know, a bunch of like okay stuff. Frankly, I have a bunch of helmets at my base. I don't really need any more, so I'm just not going to take it. And you know, the loot goblin inside of me, you know, has to be tamed because I you know, would love to just take everything. But that's the realism behind this game. You know, the more stuff you're carrying, the more, you know, heavy you are, and it's more difficult to run. Well, you have these like RoboCop looking mechs, and they're trying to shoot you. Yeah, it's not gonna help your cause if you're weighed down. Like right now, here, I'll take a look at my body metabolism, and here is my gear weight, and my gear weight is at 73%. So it means that I'm maxed out at 42, and I can carry about 12 more kilograms of stuff. 12 kilograms is reasonably heavy, right? Like that's like, you know, over 24 pounds. Where the heck is this guy? We'll have to let him walk by. So we'll hang out here and we'll talk about the metabolism a little more. Yeah, so, you know, collecting a bunch of little odd stuff may not be the most helpful thing for you. And I'm carrying like a bunch of food right now, and I just took the flashbang. I'm not so, what am I going to say, worried about the flashbang because I don't find very many of them, so it's, you know, kind of one of those one-off things that I'm just going to take, and I'm going to eat the rest of this food. So, you know, I'm going to decrease my weight right now while I wait on this mech to just walk by and make the wise choice to not put myself into a bad position, right? Like, we're going to check the metabolism. I'm starting to get carbs back, so you can see the green lines a little bit thicker. So that's important. We'll go and put the pumpkin back in the inventory, and we're gonna sneak behind this mech as soon as he makes his move here. I could take the other side, but I'm not sure what's going on over there, so we're just gonna close the door so nobody knows that I'm in here. Take out the sidearm. See, there's another guy laying there. He could have just as easily been on this side. Okay, so he's dead. And yeah, just like that. So some spaghetti, that's always nice for fun, and a lot of food, which is okay, because I actually kind of, before I started making this video, I wasn't really doing a great job of paying attention to my metabolism, like I was preaching about, you know, not 5 minutes ago. And said I didn't have any carbs, so actually all this food that I'm finding here, I found here, which is strange because I didn't actually come here to find food. I came here to find hopefully some cool weapons. I'm looking for an M16. I had one in one of my earlier videos that I made. I found it inside of a bunker. I died at the end of that video. At the very end, trying to get out, I made a really bonehead move. If you want to go watch it, I recommend it. It's funny. Sometimes you just gotta laugh at yourself when you make stupid mistakes, because I could have very easily just not put that video out and embarrassed myself. But I'm just a guy playing a game, so I want people to see too that I make mistakes and I die. And frankly, I couldn't go back and loot my body. The mech had killed me right in the middle of the field of the bunker on my escape route. So I had to give it up. But since then, I've been kind of looking for one. Oh, he's coming this way. I've been looking for one, and that's kind of my goal right now. Is I'm trying to find an M16. I've found a few other weapons that are kind of cool, like an AKM or AK-47. I found an engraved AK-47 the other day, which is pretty cool. I found that at the naval base. A bunch of different handguns. There's the golden Desert Eagle that's in the game, which is supposed to be really rare, which I'd like to find. And I'm trying to put together that M82 sniper rifle, this one right here, where I have the silencer for it. And I think this goes on a variety of different weapons. I haven't found an SCD. I've rarely found any SVD ammunition, to be honest. So that's another gun I kind of got my eye on. It's one of my favorites. There's two of them in here, so we're gonna pull out the old MP5. See, I like the silencer because they don't even hear it. Yeah. So hopefully we find something good in this hangar. That'd be nice. Yeah. Like, I got a wish list now of stuff that I'm kind of looking for, and I'm not picking up more crap because it just weighs me down. And I think it's a good philosophy in this game. So like I've been talking about for like the last 10 minutes, just it's a good practice to employ. Now, I'm pretty sure, like I said, I don't spend tons of time here at this place, but if you were looking for a fast way out and you found some like good loot, I think there's only one mech on this side, and you could run straight out to the other side of the fence, and there's a town on the other side. Sometimes greed is your worst enemy in survival games, right? So if you'd found something good and you wanted to escape with it, so you could stash it and use it in other times in the game, that'd be a great way to just to make a quick escape, right? So you didn't drop anything good. And we're going to have to figure out a way to get back into that hangar, right? So that's kind of what I'm trying to make a plan about right now. It may not be pretty, but it never is, right? So that's the fun part of the game. Yeah, but we will make our best attempt, because we didn't find really anything that I think is all that fantastic in these hangars. I'm hoping that maybe I can just make this break right here. We're going for it. To look sideways without deviating the direction that you're running in, all you have to do is press Alt. See, like this. My guy's not moving. Just press Alt, if you're wondering how I did that. Because sometimes I know what direction I'm running in, and yeah, you need to look in multiple directions. There's players around, and the mechs, I don't know, sometimes you get complacent and they just creep right up on you, right? So or you do stupid stuff like that and walk right out in front of them. I'm lucky that he didn't see me there. So I'm just gonna look at this building quickly. I don't know, curiosity killed the cat, I guess, but it seems to be mostly just office stuff. I wouldn't have the worst luck if I found a toolbox and maybe a lead plate. There seems to be a fair amount of gunpowder laying around too, so I wouldn't be so disinclined to. Oh, hey, look at him! I wouldn't be so disinclined to make some bullets. I'm sure there's probably a press here, or you know, I'm not a gun guy normally, so I can't remember what the tool's called to make that happen. Painkillers. This is great. Painkillers are really important. They dull the pain, like in real life. When you get shot by a mech in this game, it never used to like impede you. You used to be able to just continue running. Now when you get shot, it actually physically hurts you. I know it makes sense, right? And you can't run. So if you get shot in the leg, you'll need to heal. And I have come to realize that painkillers will make the pain go away so you can function again and run and get to a safer location. So when I see these things, I grab them up. They're actually really, really important. So it's another good tip that I think, you know, changed as the game updated and evolved. And yeah, it's made it more enhanced and funner to play. So really big fan of it. I'm gonna leave this here. We're at almost half an hour, so I'm gonna break this off because, like I said, I gotta make a couple episodes out of this. I need to take a minute and grab a drink of water because I can't actually really talk too much anymore because, like I said, I'm sick and my voice is running out. But I really appreciate you watching. I hope you stay tuned and watch the next couple episodes of SCUM and see how we get around the airfield and maybe we can find some good loot somewhere around here. So I appreciate everybody watching. Remember, like, subscribe, share on any various platform that you may be watching this on, whether it's YouTube or Facebook or Twitch. And thanks for watching. I hope everyone has a great day. Later.